Although fairy stones are found throughout the world, the ones that come out of Abitibi, Quebec are unique in more than one way. Fairy stones are regarded as fairy stones because across many cultures around the world, people assumed that they were created by magic. It wasn't a natural means that could have formed them. Frankly, modern science only takes us so far into our understanding of how these are actually formed. We do know, however, that the best ones in the world and the most unique and boldest shapes come out of Abitibi, Quebec, specifically along the Harricana River, which is an Algonquin word, which actually translates to river of biscuits, because the Algonquins, some 6,000 years ago, would find these stones littered on the shores, and they would pick them up and carry them as talismans or hand them out to other peoples in their village as gifts. These stones, however, as I had mentioned, are the most unique in the world, and the significance to the Algonquin peoples are surely representative of that. We know, as far as their scientific creation, that they were formed some 12 to 12,800 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, as glacial waters came through the James Bay, flooded the Harricana River, which is the second longest river in Canada, and came into contact with the shores. These clay concretions were formed, specifically calcite clay concretions. Calcite coming from that glacial melt surging through the James Bay. This came into contact with river flora. It fused together in some unknown process and created these micro colonies of organisms. And throughout generations, they formed rings or shapes. Also, the marsh along the Harricana formed fossils into the actual structures of the stones. It's clear that these stones can take many shapes and many forms, but Harricana stones are particularly recognizable amongst a sea of other fairy stones found all over the world.